Very funny young man, probably one of my favorites. Please give it up for John Markham, everybody.
Thanks, Dave. Judging by round of applause, who here hates clapping? So I'm a college student. So yeah, no more wide-ruled paper for me. I can tell you what kind of paper I use and sum up my opinion on my college experience with 2 words. College ruled. A couple weeks ago, one of my teachers assigned a 1,000-word essay, so I turned in a picture. The other day I was headed towards the car and I called shotgun, but I was the only person going. So I had to drive from the passenger seat. They say home is where the heart is. If that's true, then there are a lot of heartless people in the city of Chicago. The other day one of them came up to me, he's like, hey man, can I get some change? I was like, I got 4 quarters if you've got $1. I think when you buy batteries, somewhere in the package it should say, products that require batteries not included. I think batteries are getting tired of being the only ones feeling left out. I'd like to take a minute to talk to everybody out there who's going through an identity crisis, and you know who you are. About a year ago, I got a new job, and when I got hired, the guy who hired me was like, you should get really comfortable around all these people because they're going to be your new family. I was like, oh great, now I got a new group of people to disappoint. But then they ended up disappointing me because I was the only one who showed up for Thanksgiving. So I used to work at a Walgreens, and when I did, I didn't really like to tell girls that when I first met them, because then I don't know if they like me for me or if they're just in it for the money. This one time a guy came in the store, he's like, hey man, can you point me to the stationery aisle? I was just like, none of them were moving, so take your pick. Yeah, I must have been wasted. So a friend of mine tells me, you should dress for the job you want, not the job you have. But Walgreens didn't really like it when I showed up dressed as an astronaut. They liked it even less when I showed up dressed as a CVS employee. They did like it though when I showed up dressed as unemployed. So they decided to let me hang on to that job title, which I still do. Hip surgery isn't nearly as cool as it sounds. I wonder if you can make already aged wine if you use raisins instead of grapes. I wonder how you motivate a lazy eye. I wonder if the sleeper hold would work on an insomniac. I wonder if the ocean would be quieter if we took all the seashells out. I think mummies were probably initially a prank that just went horribly wrong. Hey man, Tut's asleep. Hand me that roll of toilet paper. Oh man, he's gonna crap himself when he wakes up. Yeah, but he'll be ready. I used to mummify houses when I was a kid. I collect faceless sock puppets. Keep them in a drawer. About a week ago, I started writing a play. It's called Pun, a play on words. I want to star in a movie as myself and then have that movie use the advertising slogan, John Markham in the role he was born to play. I would shoplift for a Klondike bar. If you sugarcoat something for somebody, that means you're trying to be nice to them. But it would have the exact opposite effect if that person happened to be diabetic. I think a game of fetch with a dog can be a lot of fun. I think a way to make it more fun would be to switch to a boomerang about halfway through. It'd be like, what the hell? Guess you don't need me anymore. And that is my dog impression. I think the guy who invented darts must have really disliked bowls. So what are we aiming at? The bowls. I think the guy who invented pool must have been a racist. Alright, the object of the game is to take the white one and get rid of all the colored ones. First one to get rid of the black one wins. I exaggerate more than anyone in the history of the universe. I don't cry a lot, but I do remember the last time I cried. I was really upset because this woman had just sprayed me with mace. And that was pretty depressing. I want my last words to be, I'm dead serious. Right before that, I will have said something completely ridiculous. So whoever's around will be like, oh my God, John said he was dead serious. Maybe he was part platypus. He was a really good swimmer. So there's a group out there called Mothers Against Drunk Driving, or MAD. I guess there used to be a group called Fathers Against Drunk Driving, but it was only popular for a little while. So if you're considering cannibalism, a good route to take is to order the cake with a stripper inside and just claim you didn't know. I thought it was weird when they asked if I wanted a blonde or brunette, but I think that was their fancy way of asking if I liked vanilla or chocolate. And if you've got a cannibal as a friend, I think a fun thing to say is, hey man, you are what you eat. But I wouldn't want to say it to his face, because he might come back with something like, no, you are what I eat. All right, my name's John Markham. You guys are great.